Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. We have lots of stuff going on this time of year as we start to wrap up the year. The school year is mostly over, and 2022 is mostly over, so we're really looking forward to 2023, but we still have some work to do. And one of those things that we were doing this week was inventory, and that's where we go through and we count absolutely everything in the store, sheet music, accessories, and serialized stuff. We did the accessories last week. Sheet music's going on actually today as this is dropping out on the YouTube channels. And we do this for a couple of different reasons. And I've got a clip from the video I made from when we did the accessory inventory, kind of explaining a little bit of what was going on with that. I think there was 8 of us that did the accessories last week, and it took us about 9 hours. We had to scan every barcode on every item throughout everything in the entire store to find the stuff that we thought was there and locate stuff that we might not have even known was there. Why do we do this? Well, there's a couple of different reasons. We need to do so for financial tracking reasons to make sure that what we think we have is what we have, but also for just inventory control reasons. If we think we have something in stock and we don't, we're not going to order it and replace it. And then when someone comes in looking for it, we won't have it. And with the way supply chains have been the last couple of years, we want to make sure that everything that we think we need, we have in-house. So inventory control is more important than ever, and it's a really, really tedious process, but one that's very necessary. Over on the Drums West YouTube channel, we did another short, and this one was Peter drumming on a bucket. And I'm not going to show you a clip from it. It's only 19 seconds long. If you haven't seen it yet, the QR code's right over there. Check it out. But the larger point that we're trying to make with this is really anything can be an instrument if you're creative and if you're willing to kind of think outside the box. So check out that video. I think it came out pretty great. And then over on The View from the Road this week, it was this came from a conversation I had with some high school directors about consequences and taking responsibility. And they have some students that haven't really learned that lesson yet, which is unfortunate because it's a really important lesson, not just, in music making and in school, but in life. And here's a clip from that video that kind of expounds on this a little bit more. If failure doesn't mean anything, neither does success. So failure always has to be an option in order for achieving to really have its full force and meaning behind it. And that also comes down to what we consider to be control. The way it's, there's an external locus of control and an internal locus of control. And this goes towards having a mindset and a mentality that you have control over. The victim mentality, for lack of a better term, is everyone's out to get me. This all went wrong because of what someone else did. So to further explain what I mean by internal and external locus of control, internal locus of control is I need to work harder so that I can succeed. External locus of control, the example would be no matter how hard I work, that person's going to put me down. But check out the video again, the QR code's right there, to get a little bit more on this topic. And then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, this week's essay was, taking the test before getting the lesson. And this was from something that happened during my time in Naples, Florida. The principal percussionist had hired a per-service percussionist to come in and play a mallet book, and this player showed up woefully unprepared. And that part of it wasn't the amazing part. I mean, that kind of thing happens. What amazed me was that Jim actually gave this player, who's a young up-and-comer, the lesson afterwards and explained what it means to be a professional, that you always have to show up no matter how simple you think it is, always be ready, always be prepared. And that's one that's really stuck with me throughout the years. So check out that essay if you haven't seen it yet. I think there's a lot of valuable lessons in there. So that's your weekend update. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the other videos in the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Enjoy time with your family as we enter this holiday season, and we will catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.